Hey everyone, today I'm continuing on my flame job on this project chopper. So doing the left side of the tank today. I finished the clear coat and everything on my right side of my tank. This tank is 2 halves. So today I thought in my running of errands, I saw this Pro Band 1/8 inch fine line tape. And I thought, you know what, this might be easier to mask with when I have to mask in between the flames here. I have more tape to work with and a little bit more margin for error, because it is very finicky and tedious trying to mask the flames out when you use 1/16 inch. It works, you can do it, but I think this is going to save me some work and some time. So I'm going to try the 1/8 inch, and I thought I'd do a flame here to show everyone how I'm doing this. I looked up designs of custom bikes on Pinterest. They have a ton of stuff on there. So I looked up West Coast Choppers, Indian Larry. You can look up any of the bike builders. So and get an example of flames that you like, and then start practicing. So I first got a sketchbook, started drawing them, so I kind of had an idea, how to draw them. And I filled the sketchbook right up, and then now I'm using tape, and it's not that bad actually. It's just about getting your curves clean is the biggest one. And then obviously as you come down with the tape, you want to go a little bit wider and taper the flames out. So there's so many possibilities when it comes to flames. Just pick a style you like and start practicing. So what I'm going to do now, I'll show you. I'm going to lay down a flame here. So I'll start up here. Always leave a little extra at the top in case you need to peel it up again. And I'll show you what I'm doing. So this will be the outside. Actually, this will be the inside. So yeah, I'm just using one finger and to guide the line. Making sure the lines are clean, not mechanical looking curves. Just use a really sharp knife to cut it. And then I'll lay the next one here. So this will be, we'll see. I'll make this the inside and we'll see how this works. It's not an exact science. You got to mess around a bit and get used to the tape. And sometimes just before this, actually, I had the tank almost done, and then I was looking at it and I wasn't 100% happy with it. So I just took it all off and redid it. So I want this to be as perfect as it can be, because everyone's going to see this. It's going to be really noticeable. And there. So there's another example. And I just realized I forgot. I forgot the bottom. But yeah, there's just how to use the tape. The lines look pretty clean actually. So I think what I'm gonna do is just, yeah, I know how to fix this. So I'll cut that off and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I just had an idea here. And I don't really press right down on the tape hard until I'm 100% sure that's the way the design's going to be. So what I'm going to do to fix this is tricky now. Try and continue the tape. I don't recommend this. You're gonna have some really good light too. Okay, there we go. This takes a lot of patience. It's really good for developing patience too. So I think that's gonna work. So yeah, and then I'll just go like this. I'll get it going there, and then I'll curve it down. We'll see what this looks like when I cut it out. Never actually had to do this before. So now this side. Yeah, I'm just might work out. Not happy with the way that's overlapping on there. But yeah, like, try not to make this mistake. What I'll do too before I start doing the flames is I'll have a good look at what I want to do. Look at the pictures. And then that'll help me, like, when I want to lay them down. I think this one, actually, I can do this. I just had an idea. I'll just make this one continue into the next one here. So something like that. We'll see how it looks. If I don't like it, you can always just peel it up and do it again. So now this knife is not super sharp on the tip. So I do have an X-Acto knife. I'm gonna grab that. But yeah, so I can salvage that, no problem. Just gonna grab my X-Acto knife and clean that up, and that should work. So I did some trimming with my X-Acto knife here, but I wasn't that happy with this. So what I'm gonna do is, this is a great thing, I'll just peel it up. It's not permanent. And I'm going to redo that side. So good light is essential for this because it is tedious work, and a sharp knife. So got an X-Acto knife from a hobby shop here. Any hobby store will have them. But yeah, so I'll just redo this guy. So I'm not happy with him. We'll still get that residue off. So I just got 91% isopropyl alcohol. I wiped the whole tank and that down with to make my life easier so everything will stick and I got a good surface to work on. This one's being stubborn. Pardon the noise. Okay, so continue this guy. Be much easier doing this anyways. So leave a little bit extra. Here we go. Taper it out. Take a look and see if it looks okay. I think it does. And then we'll curve it down. And there we go. Just like that. There's another one. So yeah, I'd practice drawing them first. Get a sketchbook. Get an example of some flames you like. Practice drawing them. And then start practicing taping. And then, I mean, I was doing it on garbage cans, all sorts of stuff, like wash buckets, whatever you can, and just practice. And I found if I want this to turn out with really, really clean lines like the other side did, then I just mask in between here. I do not mask the whole thing and cut the flames out. It's easier doing that. But then everything depends on how clean you cut everything out, and it gets really tricky with the curves. So in my opinion, it's way easier to do it the hard way and actually mask in between and not mask over and cut them out. So that's what I found worked the best for the other side. Yeah, it took a couple hours to do that or more, but it worked out. It turned out better. So hopefully that helps you other do-it-yourselfers out there that want to do flames on their bike or customize a bike. You can do it yourself, just practice. And then, yeah, you develop a skill, and you're only going to get better the more you do it. Just keep practicing if you're not happy. I'm not an artist by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just a blue-collar guy, mechanic by trade, so I thought I'd try and do this and I could be proud of my work and say, yeah, I did the paint myself. So yeah, hopefully you liked the video. If you do, if it's a help to you, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. A lot of people watch videos. You'll have a lot of views, but nobody gives it a like. And it's like, well, did they like it? Did they not like it? I try and give a response when I watch videos because I know it takes work to make the videos. And so yeah, give it a thumbs up, comment. If you got any questions, let me know. I'll try and answer them as fast as I can. And hopefully you like the video. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you like stuff like this. I got lots of automotive tips and paint stuff, all sorts of things on my channel. So, and lots of shorts. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you soon.